Hello, I'm Michaela and this is my top 5 least favourite books of 2016. These are in no particular order, but I'm going to start off with the books that I don't own, so I can put pictures in after I've said them. And the first one is A Thousand Nights by E.K. Johnston, and I didn't like this one. And it's a retelling of Arabian Nights, and it was just terrible. Nothing happened at all, and I couldn't finish it either, and I gave it 1 star on Goodreads. Next book is Look Who's Back, and I didn't really like this one, and I just don't think the humour that was there in German translated very well over into English, so I didn't really find it as funny as it could have been at all, and I just didn't get it. I don't know if that's specifically to do with the historical aspect of it and what had happened with Hitler in the past, or if it is just a matter of the translation and not finding it funny because of that. But again, that one only got 1 star on Goodreads as well, and I just didn't get it and I didn't like it. The next book that I have is The Carpet People by Terry Pratchett, and I only gave this 2 stars on Goodreads, and I just didn't really care for this one, and I think it's one of the first books that he'd had ever written, and that could be part of the problem in that it's not the best thing that he could have written, because it was one of the first things that he'd wrote after all. But it got 1 star because I thought it was crap, but the other star is because I kinda get it, and I understand, I think, where kids would go with this and why kids like his writing so much and why they like the world, but I just, at the same time, I didn't get it and I didn't really care for it at all. And I will eventually try one of these other books because I do have one on my shelf, and I'll make a proper judgment going on that because that's one of his later books, and hopefully I will eventually like his writing and his world, but with this one I can't say I liked it at all. The next book that I have is The Muse by Jessie Burton. She also did The Miniaturist, and I loved The Miniaturist. I thought it was fantastic, and especially for our first ever book I thought it was great, but unfortunately I didn't like this one very much. And I know this one is an uncorrected proof copy, but I didn't get it, I didn't like it, and I just thought it was a load of absolute rubbish, and I couldn't finish it at all, and unfortunately it got 1 star on Goodreads. The next book that I have, I am still currently reading, but I have put it down as read on Goodreads because it was taking us months to get through and I didn't feel like I could finish it, and that is A Feast for Crows by George R.R. Martin. And I'm going to say it's one of my least favourite books so far because it's too political, and I don't like that about the books, and I understand it has to have a certain degree of like politics in it, with it being such like a diverse, deep world, and I am currently now that way through as while I'm filming this, but it's so difficult to get through because of the politics in it, and if it was anything like the previous book then I would have already read it and I would have probably finished the series by now, but I do hope to finish the series by the end of 2017. But unfortunately, because it's taken us so long and I'm finding it so hard to read, I have to say it's one of my least favourite books of the year. And again, 1 star on Goodreads for this, but I wish I'd liked this one a lot more than I do, and it's just not the best in the series. I hope you've liked this video today, and thanks for watching, and I hope to find out what your least favourite books are of 2016, and I hope to see you again soon.